Hello, I'm Kristen Giuliano. The series Modern Family takes place in middle American suburbs. It's about a family who has decided to allow a documentary crew to film their daily lives. There are several main characters, the first being Jay, who is an older gentleman, and his younger Latina wife, Gloria, and her son, Manny. Jay also has a daughter named Claire, who is married to Phil, and together they share 4 teenage children. Jay also has a son named Mitchell, who is married to a man named Cam. They share an adopted daughter together. In the first episode, the subject of sexuality becomes the forefront of the episode. Cam becomes obsessed with the fact that he wants to appear straight and he worries that maybe he's appearing too gay. So he tries to hit on a woman and ends up getting her number. In the episode, it's revealed that he seems to think that this woman is sure that he wants to date her, when in reality, the woman knows for a fact he's gay, but decides to put on a show for him so that he can have a boost of self-confidence. Phil decides to build his son a treehouse, but his son soon starts to realize that the treehouse is just a way for Phil to relive his childhood. So he kind of abandons his dad and leaves him to build the treehouse himself. Jay and Gloria are eating dinner with another couple, and the subject of salsa dancing comes up. Gloria expressed a lot of interest in this, and Jay decides that it's just not for him. He feels like he's too old. He expresses this to his son, Mitchell, and Mitchell decides to give him a magic drug in order to boost his self-confidence. What Mitchell never tells Jay and only reveals to the documentary crew is that it's actually just baby aspirin, and it totally has a placebo effect because Jay ends up going ahead and meeting Gloria and going salsa dancing with her. In the next episode, the neighbor's house burns down, the neighbor of Phil and Claire. So the whole extended family decides to go ahead and do a fundraiser and a charity drive for them in order for them to be able to rebuild their lives a little bit. Cam decides to drive the moving truck because he feels like it's the manly thing to do, and he takes Haley along with him, which is his niece. And he ends up getting into a bit of a chest puffing contest with another driver, and in the midst of everything actually gets into an accident. Cam gets upset over the accident and tells Haley that he feels that maybe she didn't think that he was manly enough to be driving the truck, and that's why she was so nervous the whole time, and his nerves were shot, and that's what caused the accident. And Haley simply informs him that she never wanted him to not drive because of being gay. It's simply because of his personality, which he seems to be a little aloof and kind of dumb sometimes. In the third episode, Cam and Mitchell are recovering from a heavy night out of drinking, and they're very pleased because the next morning, their new friends, their new younger friends, invite them out for another night of drinking. Mitchell immediately says no because they have a rule in their marriage that no matter what, they only go out one night a week, never 2 nights in a row. Cam decides to say, forget that, and he goes ahead and goes to the bar with his new friends while Mitchell goes to a planned lecture. Unfortunately, during the lecture, Mitchell starts falling asleep, and he decides that maybe Cam was right, that getting old stinks, and he should totally go to the bar and find Cam. So he does, but when he gets there, he finds Cam acting completely aloof and even paranoid. And Mitchell figures it out pretty quickly that Cam is, in fact, overtired and needs to go home and go to bed. So he takes him home and puts him to bed. This show actually brings many social themes to the forefront of the audience, including ageism, sexism, racism, sexual orientation, gender biases, and the like. And what seems to be the commonality between all of the episodes is the fact that no matter what comes up, the family deals with it together. And in the end, they always talk about how much they love each other. Thank you very much.